Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Lahm. Oh, that's superb.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Gullit. Gullit. Hazard. It's Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And he's managed to get rid. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Spain presented with a golden opportunity here. This to make it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Marcó en el minuto 8 el dorsal 10.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Gullit. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is Sané. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mateus. And here's Dembele. Played out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Gullit. And now the breakaway. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lahm simply refused to be outdone there. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Dembele. Zola. Thuram. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Donnarumma. And here's Azar. Gullit. Knocks it out wide. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Gullit. And he's straight offside. Lahm. And here's Gullit. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Azar. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's a shade optimistic. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
Arsenal kick off the second half. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Lahm. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Sané. Great vision. He came in hard, very hard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lizarazu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. This might spell danger. Mateus out towards the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. Hullet. Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Looking for a run-up. That's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Passing nice and neat. And that has been cleared. Passes short and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. And they're back on the ball again. They've shifted it to the flank.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Sané. He's found some space. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Sané. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
17. El dorsal 11. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 10. El
Over to the
dorsal
left.
19.
And it's Neymar.
Serán sustituidos.
Neymar.
El dorsal 13.
Lizarazu.
Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal 20. El dorsal
Nicely
24.
aimed pass.
El dorsal 22. Bale.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Pele. Here's Vieira. Bale. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this looks sharp.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Zico puts his foot up. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Missed by a fraction. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar. Lizarazu could try cutting. Up he goes! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Five minutes left on the clock. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a searching pass. That ball looks a good one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Cruyff. Zico. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Zico is a player who... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Neatly clipped into space.
Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Thuram.
Out to the right. Played in deep. Played in again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Best. So we're still where we started right now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him on?
Goes for a shot!
And it's come back out to him. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Tries to play it through. Now the ball in. And he can clear it away.
Mateus. And here's the chance to counter.
Well read, nice interception. Pele quietly revving up.
Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. There's the shot!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Good ball, good take. That's a shade optimistic. Pinged towards the front line.
Del Piero. Gullit has given away a free kick. Now it's Del Piero, looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Mateus, looking for the run, closing in on goal.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic, looking to play him in.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.